Good morning. Here's another episode of the repair of and restoration of this Galanti 80 bass accordion. So, just a little bit of a progress update. I've managed to finish off waxing in the reeds and valve the underlaying underside of the reeds for waxing them in, and then now I'm going to put the valves on the outer sides. Now for the lowest two sets of reeds, what I've decided to do was to reuse the valves that came off the accordion. And the reason I did that is because they're really nice quality leather valves and they're really soft and in really good condition. So what I've done, I've just cleaned them up, I've just taken the glue off the end. And then the little trick before I reattach them is you can just make them have a very slight curve, like this. So when you glue them down, it just helps them just to lay completely flat, and it stops them curling up, if you like. And the way to get that little tiny curve is once you've cleaned up the valve, taken any glue off it, is to get like a little brush or a pen and just run it gently along the inside like that, and it gives you that little curve. So I'm going to be sticking these on the lowest two sets of reeds, and I've cleaned them all up and just given them a little slight curve. And again, just to remind people about the glue, it's this one here, which is a bottom shoe glue, not the high strength instant glue, but a kind of shoe glue. That's really good for the valves. So I'll revalve all of these now, and then that's all the reed blocks done, and I'll put them all back in and just see what everything sounds like before I start tuning up. Now another thing that I've done is I've checked the bass mechanism. So if I just show you this, so the bass mechanism has got two settings on this. It's got a kind of all four sets of reeds in, or you press the button, then you just get two, and so you get kind of the higher kind of sound, if you like. So when I got this accordion, this is seized, wasn't working. So what I did is, I don't know if I can just get in close, underneath this kind of suede there's the metal aluminium plate with the holes in, and as you press the button you can close up or open up the holes. So what I've done is little 20 little screws holding those plates in. So I've undone the little screws in here, taken off this suede, and then you can get to the aluminium plates. And what happened is that the aluminium plates had oxidized, so you had this kind of white oxidation on the plates, and because they were oxidized, there's kind of granular white oxidation on them, they were stopped them from moving. So I took the plates out and I very carefully cleaned everything off and gave them a good old polish. Don't put any oil or anything on them, but just a very clean them off, scrape off and polish up the aluminium plates, and then put them back in again. I gave a tiny bit of lubrication to the pivots, but hardly anything. And then once that was done, everything's working really well. So that's nice to get that working. So that's good. So that's that really. So the next step is I'm going to glue on the valves on the bass reeds, and once I've glued them in, I'll put them into the accordion, and then I'll do another little clip where I just play everything with all the reeds having been done, and hopefully it will sound quite nice. Then the next step after that is I'll do some tuning of the reeds. Okay, there we are. Thanks for watching. Okie dokie. So there we are. So that's the lowest two bass sets all finished, and then the higher two. So I've put some plastic multi-layer valves on these ones and trimmed them, so that's all good. So the next step is to put everything back together in here and any dust, put it all together and just see what everything sounds like. So I'll start reassembling everything back, and then I'll start another little clip and just see if the work has had any benefit, which I really hope it has, put it that way. Okay, right, so all back together, all the reeds done, and let's have a listen to the bass side now that they've been waxed in, revolved and waxed in. They're really nice. There's a couple that I can hear a couple of the chords a little bit off, so a bit of tuning needed, but not a lot. And when I do the register button, gives that kind of piccolo. But the basses and the chords definitely sound an awful lot better, so it's really nice just to get everything done, and now I can concentrate on the tuning, and let's see where we go with that. So there we go. Thanks for watching.